the real language of, or the real instruction, or the best instruction that a teacher or spirituality can give someone else is through his silent or her silent presence. Because what the teacher is trying to convey to the student or the seeker is that you're not this constant mental chatter that keeps going on in your mind. You're not this person which your mind constantly creates through thoughts. You are the silent presence. And the best way to really indicate or point a person towards that silent presence is to simply be silent. When you're silent and also still, you can become aware of whatever is happening in that silence and stillness. You become aware of the thoughts, the emotions, the feelings. But if you're not silent and if you're not still, you become identified with those thoughts and the feelings and the story and whatever that thoughts and feelings are conveying. And most of the time, those thoughts and feelings make us anxious, make us worried about our future, about what others think of us, of how well we are doing in life or not doing well in life. And hence, we get lost in all this mental chatter of the mind and lose touch with the silent presence that we are. Also, when we realize that we are silent presence, we become very comfortable with silence. We become very comfortable with ourselves. We become very comfortable being alone. We value our own company. We don't find ways and means to distract ourselves. We don't constantly make new plans to find some kind of fulfillment in the future. We flow naturally with life, doing what needs to be done. And what's not done remains undone. There is no resistance to anything that's happening. It's not something that is passive. One acknowledges and accepts what's happening. And if something needs to be done, then action is taken. But unlike the mind and the stories of the mind, one does not keep running around in circles, constantly worrying about what's going to happen, what's not going to happen. Also, when one becomes the silent presence, life unfolds very naturally and organically. There's no anxiety of wanting to make something happen. There is no impulse to control things. It's almost like you become an audience and watch the movie of life unfold on the screen of awareness. Some scenes are painful, some scenes are pleasant, but that's what makes the whole movie very interesting. But all the time, you realize that you are not going to be affected by what happens in the movie. Because who you are is not in any way involved in the movie. Even if you lose yourself as a character in the movie for some time, with greater awareness, you come back into the audience, you come back into the witnessing of the movie. And in that state of witness, you realize that the producer and director of this movie cannot be the character of this movie. The producer and director of this movie is awareness. Now, awareness is just a name. One can call it God, whatever, divine, emptiness, fullness. But the more you reside in that silent presence, the more you can see that this whole movie of life is just unfolding.